Taiwan. I'm Philip Brossard with news from here in Taiwan and around the world. 95% of workers in Taiwan say they would like to change their job after the Lunar New Year. As Leslie Liao explains, the holiday is a pivotal time for employees to move on to new pastures.
Lunar New Year is around the corner. It's Taiwan's biggest holiday season, and it's a time for celebration, family, and money. Around this time, employers give their staff 年终奖金, cash bonuses to thank them for the year of hard work. Many employees thinking about changing jobs often wait until after the Lunar New Year to take the leap. That's because they want to hold out for their bonus before they jump ship. This is why analysts look to the holiday to better understand just how many people in Taiwan want to change jobs. This year, a survey from a job listing website found an astounding 95% of Taiwanese workers want to change work after the Lunar New Year. It also found 74% have already begun their search. Where do they want to go? The most popular industries are hospitality, tech, and wholesale.
去年的大概12月底到目前1月份来讲的话，投履历的案件数确实有比之前来的多1到2成左右。
The Economy Ministry says the wholesale industry has thrived in recent years, and analysts say the hospitality sector is offering more competitive packages as it faces a labor shortage. Taiwan's tech industry, on the other hand, has a reputation for high-paying jobs. With so many people thinking about switching jobs, this might be a wake-up call for Taiwan's employers to think about how to keep their workers, or else look to the employment merry-go-round. Patrick Chun and Leslie Liao for TaiwanPlus.
Sex and emotional education advocates in Taiwan are urging schools to improve how they teach children about intimacy and relationships.
We need to teach people, especially young people like college students and also a student or people that have already entered into the work, the career. That is young people, how to love. They don't know about love. They don't know about romantic love.
The group's recent annual report said the Me Too movement against sexual misconduct dominated news about sex and relationships in the country last year. It also found that the majority of unmarried people in Taiwan want to wed but have difficulties finding a partner. The group says teaching young people about healthy relationships will help prevent sexual harassment and improve Taiwan's low birth rate. Doctors in Taiwan plan to start using a new AI-powered method for the early detection of pancreatic cancer this year. A team at National Taiwan University Hospital say they have invented the world's first artificial intelligence diagnostic tool for pancreatic cancer. The cancer is hard to detect in its early stage because people don't usually have symptoms and because it can be too small for CT scans to pick up. The Taiwan researchers say their AI-powered system can help doctors to detect early-stage cancer.
每个病人的他的基因的变化是不一样的，即使是胰脏癌，那我们会根据它不一样的结果来选择一些药物。
Two Taiwanese American documentaries are in the running for an Oscar at this year's Academy Awards. Island in Between from director S. Liu Jiang explores Taiwan's outlying islands of Jinmen and the complex subject of Taiwanese identity, while Nai Nai and Waipo from director Sean Wang documents the lively relationship between two elderly grandmothers. The awards ceremony is set to take place on March 10th. For more on what these nominations mean for Taiwanese filmmakers, Reese Ayers spoke to Leona Chun, editor-in-chief of TaiwaneseAmerican.org, a nonprofit highlighting the people, events, and organizations that comprise Taiwanese America.
So, can you give us a little context to Taiwanese American cinema? Who are the trailblazers?
Yeah, I think there's this dimension of being a Taiwanese American cinematic creative, where you are in an industry where there are relatively few. But there are so many trailblazers like Justin Lin of Better Luck Tomorrow. I'm thinking of Jessica Yu's Ping Pong Play Up. And on Netflix alone, we have The Half of It, Tiger Tail, American Girl, not to mention the many Taiwanese American screenwriters and producers and creatives who have contributed to other projects. I feel like it's probably hard to be among the first or feel like you have to represent a whole community. But I hope this is a moment that is received as a source of encouragement more than a burden.
And have you seen the two films that were nominated for the documentary short film? And what did you think about them?
Sure. I was able to watch Island in Between during its San Francisco screening as part of the New York Times op-ed lineup, and it's gorgeous. It's intimate, but also very balanced. I think often of the sun motif from those gorgeous sunsets to all of the ROC flags that were everywhere. The Teresa Tang in the background is just so beautifully and brilliantly done. And then I haven't seen Sean Wong's films, but I was really intrigued by his work because he has another film that played at Sundance just this last weekend, Titi, about a Taiwanese American teenager in Fremont, California. And it was really special for me to think like, hey, I'm also a Taiwanese American who grew up in Fremont. And it's so special that stories like mine, like his and his grandparents, when treated with care and thoughtfulness, are so worth sharing.
And what did these nominations mean for you as a Taiwanese American person? And what would a win mean at the Oscars?
Yeah, I am someone who grew up with specifically Taiwanese American role models in every industry, and it transformed the trajectory of my life. So I hope that these nominations open doors and pave so many possibilities for other creative work. And I think it's really exciting for the community because I think beyond being a source of pride, it is more importantly a source of hope that if you have a story about Taiwanese American characters or experiences, there is an audience willing to receive and even love that.
Taiwanese painter Huang Yongfu has died aged 101. The self-taught artist created the outdoor art space Rainbow Village in central Taiwan. Jonathan Trieste takes a look at his life and the impact of his work.
This is the life's work of Huang Yongfu, a self-taught artist whose bright, eye-catching murals earned him the nickname Rainbow Grandpa. It's an open-air space in Taichung called Rainbow Village, and its fame turned Huang into an accidental celebrity. He was already in his 80s when he began the project, but his short career was prolific and popular. Today, Rainbow Village is one of Taiwan's most Instagrammed spots, and its story mirrors Huang's own. He spoke to TaiwanPlus just a few weeks before his death on Tuesday at the age of 101.
来台湾来修啊，又打仗啊，晚上又一来，这个有枪都要打，打日本人，打个真的，休息台湾。
Huang was born in China and became a soldier as a young man. When communists took over China, Huang joined the wave of people fleeing to Taiwan. Rainbow Village was originally built for exiled military men in the city of Taichung, and it was his home for many years. In 2007, though, the community that had formed here was pushed out for a new housing project. Huang began covering the walls in bright murals as an act of protest. Other than informal drawing lessons from his father, he had no art training.
我这个都是玩笑话的，不是别的玩笑。我这个给我。
But his style, with fanciful shapes and sharp color contrasts, caught attention. Once word spread, the village was spared demolition, and it became a tourist attraction. It wasn't all rainbows in Rainbow Village. In his final years, Huang had a falling out with a company formed to manage the site. Workers were caught painting over some of the murals, though they say these were their own additions, not Huang's original works. Despite the controversy, Huang continued to paint. Taichung locals who knew him are sharing their memories. The city of Taichung says he leaves a treasured legacy too, with the mayor posting a personal tribute on social media. There are plans to set up a memorial corner to Huang at Rainbow Village in the coming days, a finishing touch on what's become a Taiwanese monument. Su Yinglin, Klein Wang, Shuvan Paul, and John Van Trieste for TaiwanPlus.
A Eurasian crane has been spotted for the first time in Hualien on the east coast of Taiwan. The bird is listed as protected in Taiwan because they rarely appear in the country. The bird is thought to have gotten lost after being blown off course during its winter migration. Authorities are asking bird watchers and people in the area to keep their distance. Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Before we go, get your cute fix with this footage of penguins in Antarctica. I'm Brossard, take care, and we'll see you next time.